Coming to you live from the Rinks and Hop Hog, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LA Sports Network. We apologize for the technical difficulties that have stopped us from broadcasting the game up until this point. I will briefly catch you up on what you've missed out on, and that has been multiple counts of grand larceny committed by Longwood goaltender. Apologize, a lot of moving parts back here. Committed by Longwood goaltender Mark Nocerino. He has been absolutely electric thus far here tonight, making show-stopping save after show-stopping save. However, he has been beaten, and he was beaten by Christian Mirabel for his first goal of the year, a play right off the face-off. Blake Febraro and Zach Brilliant getting the assists on that goal. And as for Blake Febraro, he has been nothing short of spectacular, rushing up and down the ice all night as well. Robbed multiple times by the aforementioned Nocerino. And most recently, we had a chance for Longwood to try to respond, and a great save made by Schneider. However, Schneider has not nearly been tested as often as Nocerino. And it's a power play opportunity for Longwood coming out of the sequence, but having trouble. Brilliant takes it away, backhands it toward the net. It wouldn't go. Longwood back into the zone. Nice pass ahead. It's Ventura. Ventura with Febraro breaking back, and Febraro took it back and then slid down to the ice. Try to dump it in, goes off Febraro, and now Febraro takes it back. Able to get to Brilliant. Cipriani fires it into the zone for the Lions. Minute 20 to go on the power play for Longwood. Long shot skips wide off the stick of Cipriani. Ventura down low. Pardon me, that is Ventura. That's correct. The scrum continuing in the corner. We'll just get a whistle. Whistle stops play. 10 and 12 to go in the second period. The lone goal belonging to Mirabel, his first of the year. Face off to the left of Schneider, won on the defensive end by Ward Melville. Kept in at the line just barely, but now it comes out. Kept in at the line just barely by Renee, but puck comes out of the zone, deep in the Longwood end. They try to set it back out, and here's TJ Kazarik. Kazarik, absent for the first period and then some, has made his first appearance on the ice, the leading scorer for Ward Melville. It's not good news for Longwood, already trailing by one. O'Sullivan, nice move. O'Sullivan just out of the reach of Doep. Retrieved behind the goal line by Braun, sent up the far side, regathered by Longwood. Wraparound attempt doesn't go. Trying that one was O'Sullivan. Poked along, back behind the net it goes, and taking a spill and drawing a penalty in the process. Longwood player, Braun going to the box. That's the third Ward Melville player in the box. Only two with penalties. I get caught up on all the penalties. An unsportsmanlike conduct to Mangiovi. Donnarumma in the box. Mangiovi, as I mentioned, in the box for unsportsmanlike conduct. That is not listed for him being off the ice for a penalty, but it's off the ice in general. Puck rolls on goal, and Schneider has to be alert and cover up through the screen. It's a 5-on-3 for 3 more seconds for Longwood. And you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Brannigan. And shout out to our great team here at LA Sports Network for getting through that technical issue. Certainly wouldn't have done it on my own. I would have been basically clueless. And a frustrated Lamacchia makes his way to the box. We'll get the call on this, and it will And the penalty, Lamakia slams the penalty box and is sent off the ice. He is hot. Another door slam as Luke Lamakia appears to be done for the day. I'm not even quite sure what happened there. Lamakia was being escorted to the box, didn't like that call, showed his frustration and took it out on the penalty box door. Officials didn't like that either and sent Lamakia off the ice into the locker room, presumably out of the game, to which Lamakia slammed his second door in a row, that being the door leading to the locker room. And sensing his team needs to cool off, Longwood will take a timeout. It's getting hot on this frigid Monday, Martin Luther King Day night here at the Hop Hog Rinks, Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Ryan Brannigan, cameraman, who has been recording it all, so the full game will be posted. That is, of course, Wally Mitchell. Donnarumo's out of the box, and we'll skate 4 aside for a minute 44. O'Sullivan dangling his way around Donnarumo, backhands it into the zone, but it's intercepted by TJ Kazarick, who turns on the Jets, enters the Longwood end. Kazarick shoots, and a glove save made by Nocerino. Just one of many, as I mentioned, fabulous saves made by the Lions netminder here tonight. This game is out of hand, likely at this point, had it not been for the spectacular play of the netminder. Face-off to the right of Nocerino. 4-on-4 for another minute 30, and an 8-second power play for Ward Melville will come about from this. Pass across, and Shaponik went off the heel of his stick. Pass save made, rebound, diving across was Nocerino, but the puck never came. And now chipped out by the Lions, skating hard after it. Fredrickson. Back the other way for Braro. Nice move for Braro, but he couldn't finish it because there again is Nocerino for Braro. Back down low, all the way around to the near side. Back to Eilenberger. Flicks one on goal, and freezing it after thinking about possibly playing it was Nocerino. Get a clock update here. We got 7:57 left in the middle period. Longwood 4-8 coming off a forfeit win. Ward Melville 3-7, also coming off a forfeit win. And both of these teams desperately need the win in this one in order to get back some ground and try to make the playoffs with only so many games left in the season. Last I checked, it's about 4. I will double check when we get a moment. Here's Mirabel. He's got the only goal in the game. He tries to clear it up the far side. It was blocked by the official. Skates back around to the near side. Arenzo keeps in for the Lions. That brief 8-second power play I mentioned for Ward Melville has come to an end. We're back to 5-on-5. Harms tries to flick it back to Donnarumo. It's turned over. Here's Zano. Zano firing it down low. Donnarumo is there. Donnarumo playing it to the far boards. That's where battling for it is Cole Hamas. Out in front and just wide. Zano toward the net. Blocked down by Donnarumo. Puck is in his skates and poked just wide. Mirabel fires up the far boards, trying to hold it in. Paralis. And he's able to do so. Back down it goes. onto the stick of Perales. Held in by Mirabel for the moment. Got it on the stick of Brilliant. But now taken back the other way. And a nice move. Cutting in Fredrickson. Fredrickson the shot and a save made by Schneider. Little over 6 minutes to go in the second period. A goal scored in the late first period. So far the difference. Face off to the right of Schneider. Melendez will take the draw. One forward by Melendez, and the shot just goes wide. Regathered in the corner by Doep. Doep looking for Gnalfo. Now Doep through a screen. That one just deflected wide and is picked up by Kaczarek. Kaczarek could not get around Melendez. Poked around. Doep try to backhand one of Melendez. It's broken up and fired out the far side. Good breakup made by Waldner. Kept in at the blue line by O'Sullivan. The shot deflects to the near boards. O'Sullivan. And that's poked out of the zone by the Patriots. Kaczarek hops on the puck. But poked away from him. It's a good play made once again by Melendez. Longwood trying to turn defense into offense, but pass doesn't connect. Loose puck picked up by Gnalfo. Passes one to Melendez, who puts it into the zone, but draws himself offside in the process. So plenty of time for Kaczarek back there to scope out how he's going to get up ice. Decides on the far boards, chipping it to himself, going after it, gets there, puts one out in front for the shot, save, rebound! Oh, it did not go! Oh, are you kidding me? And then a whistle while the puck was still loose. Blows the play dead. Wow! Some incredible saves. Made by the Longwood netminder. Mark Nocerino again coming up big. Round to Febraro. Febraro breaks in, takes a shot. It's blocked in front by Neidhart. Up the near boards and out of the zone. Febraro. Across to Braun, had a hard time handling the puck. Ventura forechecking him. Picked up by Brilliant. Fired across. Longwood take it back. Go the other way. Fredrickson. Just out of his reach and onto the stick of Braun, but Braun turned it over to Ventura. Ventura lost it to Febraro. Febraro back to Braun, settles this one down. Fires up the far boards, slowed down by Chaz Motica. Set across Shaponik. Shaponik couldn't take the puck. Good set pass ahead. Ventura is in. Ventura around Febraro, shoots, and that one's gloved down by Schneider. 3:34 to go in the second period. Still 1-0 Ward Melville. Kept alive by Rene. Rene toward the net and wide. Picked up on the far side by Mirabel. Chip to center. Palomara unable to corral that one. Shot back into the Ward Melville end of the ice. Played up the boards. Rene steps up, fans on the shot, try to kick it back to his stick, and ultimately lost control of the puck. Just able to hold that one in the zone that time was Rene. But Ward Melville recovers. Another pass gets blocked. Having a hard time exiting the zone at the moment are the Patriots. Another one wouldn't go. It's Ventura. Joined by Fredrickson on that far boards. Still not out of the zone. Finally, they get it out. And Waldner is offside. 2:27 to go here in the second period. 1-0 in favor of Ward Melville. Longwood chip it out of the zone. Kazarick back to retrieve the puck. Behind his net, comes out the far side and flings one through center. That connects with Silverstein. Silverstein lost it in his skates. Back out to Knuth. Knuth waits for Silverstein to touch up before sending it in the far corner. That's where O'Sullivan gets to it. Breakout pass connects, but it's taken off the stick of Cole Hamas and sent back down. 1:47 left here in the second period. 1-0 is your score. It would be more, but Mark Nocerino has come up huge. Neidhart, fans on the backhand. Second attempt gets it up the far boards. Pass to Zano, but officials call Longwood offside. Longwood are without their leading scorer, Cesar Aravena. He has 8 points. The next closest Lion is Duep with 3. Longwood coming into the game only averaging 1.9 goals per game. Ward Melville coming into the game only averaging 2.5. The score unsurprising given those numbers. Kazarick loads up, fires, and there's a glove save made by Nocerino. Keeps the puck moving. Eilenberger back at the point. Wrist shot padded to the corner by Nocerino. Zano try to clear it, and now it's kicked out by Gnalfo. Zano tries to lead Gnalfo, and Knuth gets there first. That's off the skate of Gnalfo. Long shot set just wide there by Gnalfo, who blocked the shot or received the hard pass. You be the judge. Here's Kazarick through the neutral zone. TJ Kazarick on his forehand, weaving around the net to the wraparound. How it did it not go? Mark Nocerino again comes up big. Shapanik shot, blockered away, rebound, and it's somewhere under the pads of Nocerino. 2 seconds left in the second period. Mark Nocerino. Ward Melville fan claiming, quote, he's a good goalie before heading down the stairs, and I might be putting it lightly. Shot toward the net. Couldn't get steered on by Shapanik, and that is how we conclude the second period. Again, it's been a fabulous performance from Mark Nocerino, the Longwood netminder, keeping the Lions in this one. They still trail heading into the third by a score of 1-0. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brownigan here on the call, and I'll be back for the third period of this tightly contested 1-0 game. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Rinks and Hop Hog, listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network on this frigid Martin Luther King Monday. Martin Luther King Jr. Day Monday, I should say. Longwood trailing by a goal, heading into the third. 4-8 are the Lions, 3-7 are the Patriots of Ward Melville. Lorenzo behind the net. Longwood needs more offense. Let's see if they can get some here, and some insurance for Ward Melville would definitely go a long way, as a 1-0 lead is certainly not the safest lead in hockey. In fact, I'd call it the least safe lead in hockey. Braun steps up, holds it at the blue line, throws one toward the net, deflected around. Palomara's there, try to set up Brilliant. Gets past him. Braun keeps it at the blue line. It's in the skates of Rene. Rene tries to get that one out of the zone. Doesn't go. Shot from Brilliant, sticked away by Serino, and fired out the other way. And Febraro unable to hold in. It's a foot race. Braun and Lorenzo going after it. Braun gets there first. Backhands it up the far boards. Melendez chipped it away from Febraro. Lorenzo back to Melendez. Held into the blue line. Duet puts one out in front, and unable to get there in time was Melendez. Rene cannot hold in at the blue line. Back the other way it goes. There's Serino all the way out to play it. Stabs it away from Febraro, held by Brilliant. Shot toward the net. Hit Febraro. Back down the other ice it goes. Turned over by the Patriots, overskated though by Melendez, who tried to recover, but it's Febraro who comes away with it. Blake Febraro through the legs of Perales, puts that one toward the goal, sticked away by Serino, and now a breakout pass. It's too far for Lorenzo, especially at the end of his shift. But still hustles through, gets the puck away from Donnarumma. Donnarumma, not content with that, takes it back, fires up the far boards. That's where it is unable to be held in by Neidhart. Taken the other way by the Patriots. A streaking Waldner was looking for the puck. He battles Neidhart for it, and Neidhart able to get the puck away from him and out of the zone. Right back in it goes. Patriots touch up. Neidhart. Now to Lorenzo. Touch pass. Back onto the stick of Fredrickson. Fredrickson with Ventura doing some figure skating move to keep it on side out at the post. Fredrickson hits iron. In this 1-0 game. Inches the difference. Waldner pushes this one into the Lions zone. Backhanded out in front. That one got blocked. Back behind the net it goes and around to the near side. Kept in by Waldner. Or pardon me, by Mirabel. Shot, score! Knuth! It's 2-0 in favor of Ward Melville. The insurance they were looking for, they got it. Here it is again. Great play by Waldner. Sets up Knuth, who lets this one rip and he beat Nocerino glove side. And Ward Melville have doubled their lead. They lead 2-0. Some much needed breathing room in this game, especially that one coming just seconds after a post was hit. Kazarek, the shot goes off of the blocker of Nocerino, and back to center it goes. That's where Eilenberger circles back, chips it in. Held in. Great play made by Mangiovi, but taken back by Ventura. Breaks it on his backhand, now forehand. Ventura takes a shot, it's blocked. Deflected by the stick of Kazarek and wide. O'Sullivan battles Silverstein. Still not out of the zone. Fredrickson out in front, put there, looking for Zano on the other side. It was ahead of him. Zano back the other way. O'Sullivan collides with Silverstein, and Silverstein did not take the brunt of that damage. He stood up. Well, O'Sullivan fell. Another collision on the other side of the boards. Ventura picks up the loose puck, carries in to the zone. Ventura checked from behind by Kazarek, who came seemingly out of nowhere to make the defensive play. Perala sends in. Eilenberger back to get it. Ten minutes left in the third period. 2-0. Ward Melville leading Longwood. Perales in a foot race with Silverstein. Won by Perales. Now to Cipriani. Up the boards and out of the zone, but off the stick of Hamas. Onto the stick of Febraro. Goes to Braun. Braun returns it now to Febraro. Goes back to Braun. Braun challenged by Fredrickson. Turns it over. Intercepted by Ventura. Ventura on his backhand. Into the zone. Backhands it toward the net. Pad save made by Schneider. Ventura goes down. Plays the puck from his stomach. Back up to the blue line where it's chipped back in further. Sharp angle shot off the side of the net. Wraparound try. Fredrickson doesn't go. And now Burliant. Hands off to Febraro. Picks up speed through the neutral zone. Febraro moves in, takes a shot. Save made. Rebound cleared aside. Another great stop from Nocerino against Febraro. It's got to be at least Febraro's fifth or sixth shot of the game. I'm probably being conservative there. Brilliant keeps it in at the blue line. Down low it goes. They struggle to get control of the puck, and now cleared out of the zone by Longwood's Bryce Rene. And all the way down for an icing. With 8:26 to go in the third period, 2-0 Ward Melville leading the Longwood Lions. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LA Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan. Face-off coming to the left of Nocerino. From basically this exact spot the first goal occurred. Mirabel was the one who scored it. He circles with the puck now. Ahead lead pass for Shaponik. Shaponik lost it. Melendez takes it back the other way. Anthony Melendez on his backhand out in front, and Schneider stopped it at first, hopped up in the air, and he pounced on the rebound before any Longwood sticks could get there. With 8:05 to go in the third period. The Longwood Lions are running out of time. Back to O'Sullivan, long range shot deflected just wide. Kept in at the blue line, turned over though and skated out by Donnarumma. Melendez tries to nudge it further, now back on the stick of Shaponik, takes a check from Lorenzo. Back the other way it goes, Mirabel. Takes a peek, finds the open man, it's Palomara, 2-on-1 with Burliant. Palomara on his backhand to forehand save made, Nocerino. And now, falling to the ice, Donnarumma creates an opportunity the other way. It's in the skates in the skates of Melendez and ultimately comes away with it of the Patriots and Mirabel, but O'Sullivan takes it off of Mirabel's stick, ships it deep. Back up the far boards it goes. Donnarumma up the boards and all the way out, and all by himself is Palomara with Shapotic. It's a 2-on-0. Palomara moves in, shoots it wide. All the way out to challenge him on that play was Nocerino. Put out in front, Palomara shot save, rebound, another stop made. Nocerino again continues to shine for the Lions, keeping them in this game. They're only down by 2, but they're running out of time. They need more offense. It's on the backhand of O'Sullivan, deflects behind the net. Kaczmarek off the near boards, catches back up with the puck, gets around Lorenzo. TJ Kaczmarek into the zone. Kaczmarek tries to get around Neidhart. Kaczmarek behind the net, shoots. Oh, that one caught the bar. Comes back out the other way. Knuth keeps it alive once more, does Knuth. Now onto the stick of Monica. Tries to set up Waldner, and getting in the way of that one was O'Sullivan. Out comes O'Sullivan into the zone. Taken off his stick for the moment by Eilenberger. O'Sullivan and Eilenberger collide. Trying to get possession of the puck behind the Ward Melville net. Up the near side, Neidhart battling Monica. Now on the stick of Kaczmarek, and Ward Melville have numbers. 3-on-1 into the zone. Kaczmarek around the diving defenseman and backhands it into the net. He backhanded the puck into the net. Watch, he fools Nocerino. Had him thinking for sure he was going to go around the net. Kaczmarek wisely stops short and then beats the skate of Nocerino to the near post. With time winding down in the third period, that insurance marker should be the difference. However, crazier things have happened in 5 minutes or less. Face-off one, and out of the zone it goes. I was watching a video about the Maple Leafs earlier today and was reminded of their crazy comeback against Columbus before they blew the next game, where they were down by 3 with 4 minutes to go in the third period and came back to tie that game. Here's Hamas in front. Fredrickson was there but couldn't corral the puck, and Febraro skates it out of harm's way, picks up speed, and is Febraro, shoots it wide. Febraro. It's got to be the 5th or 6th. Again, probably underselling at time. He's rushed up the ice like that. That shot is denied by Nocerino. Behind the net it goes. Perales to the far boards. Braun and Duep. Duep chipped it behind Braun. Nice play. But the puck slowed down by the growing mound of snow in front of the benches. Off the pad of Mangiovi, who catches back up with the puck, makes a nice move, tries to break out in front of the net, knocked off his stick. Puck is still loose. To the near boards for Febraro, overskated it. And out of the zone it goes. But Longwood need more offense, and they need it now. Cipriani, as Doeb wandered offside, expecting a shoot-in and didn't get one. With 4:03 to go in the third period, 3-0 Ward Melville. Leading the Longwood Lions. A win for Ward Melville as they take a look at the standings. I mentioned they're 3-7 heading into the contest, or 3-8. I am corrected. 3-8. 4-7 are the Lions. A win puts them at 4-8. The magic number of points is 11. That's how many Middle Country has, who are in the number 8 spot. A win brings Ward Melville to 8 points, with again around 4 games left remaining in the season. The Lions clear, but it's on the stick of Mirabel, who fires it right back in. Recollected by Knuth. Or, pardon me. Recollected by the Lions. Sent out the other way. Offensive possession, nothing doing. Renee pushes this one ahead to Ventura, but Ventura lost it. Now Waldner chips it into the zone, past Renee, all the way down to be played by Orenzo. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Modica behind the net. Modica trying to get it to Waldner, but the flying stick of Neidhart broke that up. Back around Ventura. Pass back and out of the zone it goes. Mirabel goes around his net to the other side, turned over, intercepted Ventura. Ventura, pass across, goes off a skate, on a stick of Orenzo, the shot blockered away by Schneider. Great save made by Schneider. Back pass out in front, looking for Orenzo, doesn't find him, pardon me, they were trying to get it over to Zano. Longwood, Ventura ahead, Ventura loads up, fires the long shot that is gloved by Schneider, who holds with 1 minute and 53 seconds remaining in regulation time. And no Cesar Aravena for the Lions, their leading scorer by 5 points. And they're feeling his loss tonight with a goose on the scoreboard, but they're trying to change that. Ginalfo unable to get that one across. It's taken back by Kazarek, who picked up speed behind his net. Lead pass Berliant. Berliant around Palomara. Now off his stick and taken back the other way. Moving in with speed, Melendez fighting off the check of Eilenberger, but that was no check by Eilenberger. That was, in fact, a hook. Minute 19 remaining. And I believe we're going to see an extra attacker on this power play for the Lions. And I believe we'll see a timeout being called here. Not sure by who. I believe Longwood already used their timeout after the electric exit off the ice by Lamacchia, who has amassed 44 penalty minutes in this game. The 44 penalty minutes is 32 minutes greater than any other player. Mongiovi has 12, and it's 40 more minutes than any teammate of his. Fredrickson has 4 minutes. Face off, one shot gets blocked off the stick of Fredrickson. Duep. Cipriani holds in, long range shot goes wide off the boards out in front. Cipriani back on it, shot gets blocked. Kazarek can't flip it out of the zone, but it gets over to Jace Arms. Mongiovi just fires it in. They have no worry of icing because they are shorthanded. 45 seconds remain. Kazarek steps around the forechecker. Kazarek on his backhand in the corner, checked by Fredrickson. Melendez there as well, just hitting the board, puck to the boards, wasting time. Fredrickson trying to get the puck away from Kazarek, and he cannot. Lead pass for Braro, challenged by Ventura, forces the turnover. Now Orenzo can break it out. Orenzo to Ventura, dodging the checks of Fabraro. comes away with the puck. Ventura moves in, takes the shot off the post and out. Cipriani backhands this one. Mangiovi clears the zone, and that'll do it. A 3-0 shutout victory for Ward Melville and Ethan Schneider as they move to 4-8 on the season, and Longwood drops to 4-8 as well, with both teams vying for that last playoff spot occupied by Middle Country. Goals in this game: Kazarek unassisted, Jordan Knuth from Waldner and Monica, and Christian Mirabel's first of the year from Febrero, and Burliant is your game winner. 3-0 Ward Melville over Longwood. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Brannigan, and I hope to see you next time.